Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Electro and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we are going to be ranking every zombies game in existence. So obviously this is a big list, there's 11 games in total. We're going to be flashing over each map, not really going into like rating them, but if this video bangs, I'll do it, I guess. I'll rank every zombies map. Without further ado, let's get into obvious last place. Coming in at obvious last place has to be Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies. No surprises here, Vanguard Zombies is by far the worst. This game took everything you loved about zombies, put it through a shredder and spewed out the worst zombies possible. First off, let's begin with the fact that this game launched with no round-based zombies maps. The thing that zombies is literally built on. They replaced perks with these fountain things that you have to drink from that just look horrible, and you have to upgrade your perks now. The maps were way too dark to the point where you literally couldn't see stuff half the time. One thing that pees me off personally, which is in other games as well, is the zombies have health bars above their head. Every map in this game is as bad and as boring as each other. The only good thing about this game is the graphics, and that's obvious because it's the newest edition. It has to have the best graphics. Altogether though, this game was made by people who obviously have never played zombies before. This is by far the worst zombies, that's why it gets its 1 out of 10 rating. Let's move on. Coming in at number 10 and taking a massive leap in quality, we're going to be looking at Call of Duty World War II Zombies. Now let's start off with some pros. First off, the game is graphically beautiful, of course it's going to be. Second, the gameplay was actually pretty good. I'm not going to linger too long on this one because I've not really played World at War Zombies, and that is for a big reason. It's very boring. This is your box standard World War Zombies game. Another con was the boss battle on the first map, and as I've heard, the other maps were terrible, way too easy. The Easter eggs are also really complicated for no reason and also tedious. But other than that, World War II is a box standard zombies experience. Not too great, not too bad. That's why it gets its 4 out of 10 rating. Coming in at the number 9 spot is going to be Black Ops Cold War Zombies. Once again, this is a zombies I've not really played that much. The first map I did play a lot though, D Machine, and that was actually pretty good. The story of it, the Easter egg, I thought it was pretty decent. The weapons were nice, the perk system was good. All around, this was a pretty decent zombies. One of the major cons, as I've already brought up before, was the health bar above zombies. That just isn't zombies. D Machine also got boring after a bit. Obviously I can't rank this any higher because I've not played any of the other maps. This is a pretty alright zombies, and obviously it was cool to go into the dark ether. That is why it gets a 5 out of 10 rating. Right everyone, coming in at number 8 we have the original World at War Zombies. Where to begin? What a classic. Obviously before we begin, every map on here is an instant classic and banger. You obviously have Nakda and Toten, Verrucht, Shino Numa and Darice. This game was the foundation for everything. The mystery box, perks, some weapons, the ray gun, etc. The only reason this game is so far down on the list is because other games have then expanded on it and made it better. What a banger, man. I mean, I have it on my laptop. It runs well. Also, the modding community for this game is crazy. Still receiving mods up to this day. But what an absolute classic and the perfect way to kick off zombies. Back then it would have been a 10 out of 10. Nowadays when you play it, it does get a little bit old too quick, and that is why it gets a 6 out of 10 and number 8 on the ranking. Oh god, I don't know how I'm going to get away with this one, to be fair. Coming in at the number 7 spot we have Call of Duty Ghosts Extinction. This game mode was class. At the time when this came out, it was a breath of fresh air. All of the maps, Point of Contact, Nightfall, Mayday, Awakening, Exodus were just immense. The new systems this game brought to the table were class. The boss battles in this game, I'll throw some up on screen now. Oh my days, this game was just... I'm definitely getting blinded by nostalgia a bit here, but this is my ranking, and for me, this game was class. Now, a big downfall of this game is obviously it got rid of the the whole zombies thing. And this is a zombies tier list after all, so I can't place it really high. And objectively, if I'm not getting downed by nostalgia, blinded by nostalgia, this game does have a few flaws. It's more mission-based than round-based, and I prefer round-based games. But other than that, it is a class game mode, and that is why it gets a 6 out of 10. Hello everyone, just taking a break to make sure that you are subscribed to the Electro YouTube channel. I upload every single day. Nah, seriously fellas, though, like, drop us a sub. I'll be banging. Alright, back to the video. Right then, coming in to the number 6 spot, we have Black Ops 4 Zombies. Right, where to start on Black Ops 4? Let's talk about Chaos storyline first. Now, I'm going to be honest, I actually did enjoy the Chaos characters. Voyage of Despair was not the best kickoff at all, but 9 brought it back a bit. It was a good map. Dead of the Night was graphically, and the way it was set was beautiful. The gameplay, not so much. And obviously for that, we didn't have our cast of characters. We had some random ones. And finally, Ancient Evil, while the map was okay, the ending to this storyline was good. That's kind of the story of Black Ops 4. The story is good, but the gameplay is not great. Now looking over at the Ether story, obviously, premise and that, Blood of the Dead. This is the prime example of what Black Ops 4 was. The story of Blood of the Dead was absolutely immense. The gameplay, however, certainly did not live up to expectations. Classified was 5, but for some reason worse. Alpha Omega was an okay map, but once again, a lot of reskin. And Tag the Token was obviously the reskin of Call of the Dead, but that was a good game. The ending was good, once again proving that Black Ops 4 story was good, the gameplay was bad. That leads it to being a mid-average COD when it could have been a decent, good game. The story carries it up these rankings a bit, and that is why I have to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Right, getting into number 5 now, we're getting into really good zombies in my opinion. Advanced Warfare. The gameplay in this game is just pure fun. And at the end of the day, if you don't enjoy a game, you're not going to play it. It just felt like the designers and creators of this map in game mode were just having pure fun while making it. The story as well was pure cool. The story as well was banging, leading to this crew being in my top 3. Just what a fun game, man. I remember playing Outbreak, the first map, for the first time, and it was just pure fun. I know I've just repeated the word fun about 15 times, but that basically just sums up this game to a T. The exosuits also led to more movement being allowed, more movement to get up onto the higher ledges and stuff like that. And if you remember the Outbreak glitch at the start where you could sit on that little table and then you couldn't die, those were memories. Obviously we've got to talk about Burger Town. Burger Town was not a great map, but if you get past Infection, you can then look at Carrier, which is a good map, and then Descent, which ended it. The Oz boss battle as well, pure class. And that's why Advanced Warfare gets a 7 out of 10. It's not the best zombies, there's still a few flaws with it, but it's very, very fun. Also, Oz dropped this banger of a quote.
I fucking hate the Atlas Corporation.
Coming in at number 4, we're going to have Call of Duty Black Ops 1. You don't know why Black Ops 1 zombies are so high? Let me read off some of the maps. Right, so King of the Toten, 5, Ascension, Call of the Dead, Shangri-La, Moon, and then 4 of the original World at War maps remastered. There is not on there a map that is below a 7 out of 10. This game has some of the most classic and iconic maps on it. It was a classic Call of Duty Zombies. Everyone was going for high rounds at this point. All of the Easter eggs slapped, especially Moons. This game was just perfect at the time. What a game that pioneered some of the key mechanics in Call of Duty Zombies now. For that reason, Black Ops 1 is getting an 8 out of 10 on this list. Some of the maps have aged, like for example the 4 remasters. There's now Black Ops 3 that's remastered all of them, and they're just better than these. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of 5 and Shangri-La, but I can still appreciate them. What a game, 8 out of 10. Let's move on. Right then lads, coming in at number 3, the most underrated Call of Duty Zombies, Infinite Warfare. Let's get straight into it. Each one of these maps slaps. Except from Beast from Beyond, that was a bit of a dull one, but other than that, each one of them is peak. My god, every one of these maps is class. So you have Zombies in Spaceland, Rave in the Redwoods, Shaolin Shuffle, and Attack of the Radioactive Thing, and then Beast from Beyond. Every single one of these maps is a 7 out of 10, except from Zombies in Spaceland, which is a 10 out of 10. This game takes zombies, puts it through an 80s retro themed sort of style, and still somehow makes it scary. But my god, is it fun. I'm going to say it here, this is the funnest zombies I've ever played. The boss battle at the end as well with, I can't pronounce his name, Mephistopheles. Him. This game is just pure fun. I don't have anything bad to say about it at all. There's just two there's just two zombies that are just better. But this game is pure fun and definitely deserves the 9 out of 10 rating I'm giving it. What a game, man. But let's move on. At this point, you know what CODs are left. It's Black Ops 2 or it's Black Ops 3. Who's gonna win? Let's find out. Number 2 on the list then goes to... yeah, Black Ops 2. What a game. This has two of the best zombies maps ever created. This is my most played zombies by far. My favourite map ever, Mob of the Dead, is on this. Everything just brings back so many memories. This is my favourite Call of Duty of all time. The most iconic and memorable zombies characters and maps were here. Maps like Town, Mob of the Dead, Origins bring back some great memories. Just what an excellent game. And that is it. What an excellent game. Fully perfect. Fine, I'll talk about it. The Victus crew were okay. Looked, I liked them a little bit, not as much as any other crew, and they're definitely not in the top 3, but they were okay. Die Rise and Transit are just headaches that I'd rather ignore, and that's what really drags the game down a bit. Black Ops 2 gets a 9.5 out of 10. Just what a game. But there is just one that pips it.
Skin boots on a Saturday night.
I'll say it here and I'll say it now. This game has the best consistent zombies maps around. First off, when you buy the games, you're getting Shadows of Evil, which is just an excellent map, 10 out of 10. Then, if you want to buy DLCs, you can get The Giant, Der Eisendrache, Setsubo no Shima, Gorod Covey, Revelations, as well as getting Zombies Chronicles, which remasters a lot of maps. Everything about this game is perfect. The perks, the gumball machine, everything just fits together to make the most perfect zombies game possible. Graphically, the game is still just beautiful. To sum it up, as I have said thousands of times already, this game is beautiful. A lot of the maps rank within the top 10 of every zombies map. Just what a story this game tells as well. All of the maps fit into the premise story. Just what a game. And that is why this game is going to be getting the one and only 10 out of 10, the best zombies game made. Right everyone, that was the video. They are my rankings for the games. Let me know what you think in the comments below and what you'd rank all 11 games. This video took forever to produce. It took so long, but here we are, finally done. My camera's moving, thank you for that. No, but seriously though, this video took 6 hours to produce, which when people are making like hour content doesn't seem that long, but I'm pretty slow editing wise. This took a lot of time to produce, so if you've enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe. If you enjoy this type of content more, tell me in the comments and I will post more. I've really enjoyed making this video though, guys. I've been Electro and I've actually posted on the channel. Mental. But I will see you in the next one.